Have you ever wondered what happens when someone let their power go to their head? Well, let me take you deep into a vibrant green forest to show you exactly that. In this forest, there lived a massive brown bear. He wasn't just large, he was the self-proclaimed king of the woods, a true bully who loved to torment creatures smaller than him. One sunny afternoon, a cute little rabbit was hopping along, enjoying the fresh air and looking for some carrots. Suddenly, a giant shadow fell over him. Before the rabbit could even twitch his nose, the bear grabbed him by his long ears and lifted him high into the air. The rabbit screamed in pain, dangling helplessly. "Please, Mr. Bear, let me go. I haven't done anything to you," he cried. But the bear just laughed, a deep, cruel laugh that shook the trees. "You are weak," the bear mocked. "I can do whatever I want." With a mean growl, he threw the poor rabbit hard onto the dusty ground. "Get lost, tiny thing. If I see you again, it will be the end of you." Bruised and terrified, the rabbit scrambled to his feet and ran as fast as his little legs could carry him. He didn't stop until he reached the safety of an old oak tree far away. Collapsing on the grass, he burst into tears. His heart was broken, not just from the pain, but from the humiliation. "Why is the world so unfair?" he sobbed to the sky. "He is so big and I am so small. I can never fight back." Just as he was losing all hope, he heard a faint sound. Zzz. A tiny mosquito flew down and hovered right in front of the rabbit's teary eyes. "Why are you crying, my friend?" the mosquito asked gently. The rabbit looked at the tiny insect and sighed. "The bear, he hurt me just for fun. But what can I do? I'm helpless." The mosquito buzzed with determination. "Size isn't everything, my friend. Wipe your tears. Go home and sleep peacefully. Tonight, I will teach that bully a lesson he will remember for the rest of his life." The sun went down, and darkness covered the forest. The bear, tired from a long day of bullying and eating, found a comfortable spot under a large tree. He stretched his massive limbs, let out a loud yawn, and closed his eyes, expecting a wonderful night of sleep. The forest was silent until zzz, a sharp, annoying buzzing sound pierced the air right next to his ear. The bear twitched his ear and swatted the air lazily with his paw. "Go away, pest," he grumbled, turning to his other side. He closed his eyes again. Zzz. The sound was back, louder this time. The mosquito wasn't just passing by, he was on a mission of revenge. He landed softly on the bear's sensitive nose and took a sharp bite. "Ouch!" the bear roared, slapping his own face in the dark. But the mosquito was too fast. He was already gone, buzzing victoriously near the bear's ear again. What followed was a scene of absolute chaos. The powerful bear, who everyone feared, was now fighting a war against an enemy he couldn't even catch. Zzz, smack, zzz, slap. The bear rolled on the ground, covered his head with his paws, and even tried to hide inside a bush, but the mosquito followed him everywhere. The tiny warrior was relentless. Every time the bear drifted off, he would get bitten on his eyelid, his ear, or his nose. The bear was growling in frustration, punching the air and hitting himself over and over again. He was exhausted. His face was swollen from his own slaps, and he looked ridiculous. "Please stop it! Leave me alone!" the bear begged. But the buzzing continued. Finally, the giant beast couldn't take it anymore. He scrambled to his feet and started running blindly through the dark forest, tripping over roots and bumping into trees just to escape the tiny tormentor. As the first rays of the sun touched the forest floor, the bear was nowhere to be seen. He had run miles away, too ashamed and too tired to ever return to that part of the woods. The rabbit came out of his burrow looking refreshed. He saw the mosquito resting on a leaf. "Did you do it?" the rabbit asked. The mosquito buzzed. "He won't bother you again." The rabbit realized that true strength comes from the mind and spirit, not just muscles. The two friends laughed together, celebrating their victory. So, the moral of the story is simple. Never underestimate someone just because they are small. Even a tiny mosquito can bring a giant to his knees. If you enjoyed this story of justice, please hit that like button and subscribe to Guiding Glow English Tales for more amazing adventures. Thanks for watching.